here we are. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Aubrey, and today we are talking my Summerween TBR. Yes, we are. And I sincerely apologize if the mic is loud. Mic? I've never used one, but I got one, and now I'm gonna use it. And I don't give a fuck if people don't like that, because I think it's cute and adorable, and I'm gonna use the fuck out of it. Thank you, I paid a lot of money for this fucking thing, so if you have a fucking problem with it, there's the fucking door, thank you. Okay, so after that shit show, I might try and clip you too. I don't really know. Isn't she cute? It's really heavy. And I hope you're not talking to my fucking neck right now. This is the fat stack that we have to work with right now. Yeah, I'm in love with it. I'm very happy. I also don't know how the lighting is right now, but yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy with it. This is a fat fucking stack because my Summerween TBR is going to last me from now, which is still June, but I want to start my Summerween TBR in July. So this is my July through like September-ish, more so August, just because for me the months of July, August, and yeah, a little bit into September are Summerween, because it is like, even though August 1st is definitely fall. Like, definitely not. If you live in Michigan, August 1st is the first day of fucking hell. Because the way that August just scorches everything, everything's dead. Everything's a million fucking degrees. Everything's hot. Everyone's burnt to a fucking crisp. It's just, everything's dead and burning and hot as fuck, you know? So that is August in Michigan. So would I say August 1st is fall weather-wise? No. Mentality-wise, 100% August 1st is fall. Okay? And you're never gonna get me away from that. I don't know what it is about the 1st of August, but it's like 1st of August, get ready for Halloween, motherfuckers, because it's here. But yeah, and then September also, because then it's really like, you're kind of getting summer, you're kind of getting fall. It's a little bit of the best of both worlds. And so yeah, my summer, this is just a long ass way to say my Summerween TBR is going to go from July all the way until probably September. Especially because maybe even October, no, that wouldn't be Summerween, that's just going to be fall vibes. But, and it won't be very far, it'll probably be like July to like the first month in September, because even, I'm saying this, okay, Summerween is going to be just July, because I'm getting too far, and like I said, once I hit August, I just want to start posting about fucking spooky season and fall, and I need the fall months to be as long as possible, so I just, yeah, shut up, moving on. Summerween TBR is here and present, and I'm excited, and there's a lot of good shit on here, and I hope you think so too. But yeah, I do have some rereads on here, because I need to get away from the mentality that I can't reread my favorite books because my TBR is so long. Is my TBR long? Yes. You're getting a video about that in a little bit. But my TBR is long as fuck. But that doesn't mean that I can't reread some of my favorite books, because what's the point of having favorite books if you can't read them over and over and over and over again, you know? So, there are some rereads on here. There are some books I've never touched, obviously. And there are a lot of books that I'm very excited about. So we're going to get right into it, because we haven't gotten right into it and we need to. So first book, this is not in any particular order. This is just, I happened to get them off of my bookshelves and they landed like this. So the first one is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. I've had this okay, hold on. You need to move the fuck over. Give me some space. I've had this book on my TBR for a hot second. Do I know anything about it? No. Do I know it's dark academia? Okay, so I just fucking lied to you. I know things about it. Do I know very little about it? Yes. Do I know it's dark academia? Yes. Do I know it's kind of mystery-esque? I think someone dies, and I don't know that we know who kills them, and I think it's a mystery, and I think we are supposed to figure it out. I don't really know. I just know that I've heard a lot of really incredible things about this, and I feel like this is going to be the perfect Summerween vibe, because it just feels like it. And I have a couple more books that kind of go along with this one in this like dark academia-esque type thing, just because for me, like Summerween and like Halloween vibes, like spooky vibes, is just always dark academia, and I don't know, I love that. I love it, and I just love dark academia. But so yeah, I'm gonna censor this list as I go through, and I'm gonna kind of put things, I'm gonna try and have some order to this, but we're doing it on the fly, so I apologize if you hear moving parts and shit. And you know what? I forgot my fucking coffee. Here she is. kind of tastes like ass, I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of tastes like ass, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've also just been having really incredible coffees lately. Like, 7 Brew, bro. Me and my friend Zoe went to 7 Brew, at least my first time. I'm pretty sure it was her first time too. I got the fucking banana bread latte. The banana bread mocha, okay? That shit was life-changing. That shit was fucking life-changing. I don't even know what happened to me while I drank it, but I genuinely had like some sort of fucking epiphany. I loved it. And I've just been having a lot of really good coffee. And to go from really good coffee to Big B coffee, there's definitely a difference. Let's just leave it at that. Let's be nice and we'll leave it at that. So, getting into more dark academia. This is my first reread. Actually, probably not, well, I mean, it might be my first reread. I have Ninth House and Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. These books mean so much to me. And if I do a reread, I'm going to vlog it. I already have decided this months prior, as soon as I heard that Deadbeat was coming out in the year of 2026, okay? I will be vlogging a reading vlog for this, because this series, I read this series because of the creator Heather McLary. She was like talking up this series in a lot of her vlogs about how it's her favorite, it's so good, it's so good. So I picked it up and read it thinking, because I had it for a long time, but I was like, I'm not sure that I'm going to love it because it's a little daunting, it's a little scary, but I picked it up. Incredible. One of my favorite series to this day, and yes, the third one's coming out. I don't think it's coming out till, it's either September or October. I don't really remember, but I did want to do a reread, and I wanted to reread one of them 2 months before, and then one of them the month before, and then read the book, the Deadbeat, the month that it came out. I don't remember when it comes out, but Ninth House and Hellbent will be being reread. These are dark academia, like dark fantasy vibes. Oh my fucking god, shut up. Yeah, I don't think this is fantasy. Is this fantasy? I don't know if this is fantasy. This might not be fantasy. I don't really know what it is though. I just know it's dark academia. These are dark academia, fantasy vibes, dark everything, and I'm in love with them. 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 They will be getting reread. Because I want to. I don't know where this one falls in. So you're getting it right now. This is Tender as the Flesh by Augustina Bazterrica. Probably butchered her name. I'm so sorry. I did read Unworthy by this author, and that was her most recent release. So I was like, you know what? I need to go back and read this one. And I'm going to. This one is horror-esque, I think. What am I talking about? I'm pretty sure it is horror. I'm pretty sure I got it from the fucking horror section at Barnes & Noble. But I'm very excited for this. I just know about this. The one thing I know about this is that you can't eat animal meat. So they're eating human meat. And they're breeding humans specifically for meat. Like we breed meat cows. Exciting. Okay, moving on. I feel like all of the rest of these kind of fall into the same thing, but we're going to go with this one first because this is a new release. This is Bone of My Bone by Joanna Van Been. I am very excited for this. I'm very, very excited for this. I don't know a lot about it. I know there's nuns. Okay? And I'm pretty sure it says a skull's grin is eternal. I'm pretty sure there is a skull and it houses the spirit of a dead nun. I feel like I'm wrong. I feel like that's not correct. I feel like that, or is it a necromancer? I don't know. All of these things I've heard. A necromancer is drawn to the relic's power. Okay. Oh, no. So the skull houses the spirit of a saint. Interesting. But it's sapphic, bro. It's sapphic, and I've been on a really big sapphic kick lately. I'm loving everything sapphic. I am loving everything sapphic. But, yes, Bone of My Bone is also set in, like, way back when. The year is 1635, which is interesting for me because I don't really love books like, I don't want to say throwback books, but for lack of a better word, throwback books, you know? I don't love them. I like reading books set in this time or in, like, urban worlds in different times. I don't know, you know, like fantasy or urban worlds. That doesn't make any sense, but I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting. I did read Blood on Her Tongue. Did I say that? I might have said that. I don't know. You can tell my fucking coffee is present in my body. But, I did read Blood on Her Tongue by Joanna Van Veen. Wasn't my favorite. Didn't hate it. But wasn't my favorite. Excited for Bone of My Bone. Think it's going to be incredible. I really do. And then next book. What is this called? Eternal Ruin, bro. Now, did I think about rereading Immortal Dark? Yes, because I also love that book so much, but I don't think I want to. Because I remember. So I'm just going to read Eternal Dark. Nope, Eternal Ruin. Because this is the second book and I haven't read it yet, but the third and final installment comes out in November, I think. I don't really remember that either. But I'm almost positive it comes out in November, and so I'm like, I need to read this. And this is Dark Academia Vampires. If you're not reading fucking vampires during Summerween, what are you doing? Okay? What are you doing? Because then, guess what? More fucking vampires, but they're gay, okay? They're fucking lesbians. God damn it. Sapphic fucking vampires is what you should be reading all the time, every time. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm pretty sure this is Dracula. I think this is it kind of gives Carmilla vibes, but different. It starts off, it says, her name is written in the pages of someone else's story. Lucy okay, one more time. Lucy Westenera, butchered that, definitely, was one of Dracula's first victims, but her death was only the beginning. Lucy rose from the grave of vampire and has spent her immortal life trying to escape from Dracula's clutches and trying to discover who she really is and what she truly wants. I'm very excited. I also love Kirsten White. Do I love Kirsten White? I actually don't know that I don't think I've actually read anything by Kirsten White. Let me bring that comment back in. I've never read anything by Kirsten White. I'm very excited to read things by Kirsten White. But yeah, this I just know vampires, obviously. Vampires. And what does the top say? A vampire escapes the thrall of Dracula and embarks on her own search for self-discovery and true love in this epic and seductive gothic fantasy from the #1 New York Times bestselling author of Hyde. Never heard of that, but I am very excited for this. I'm positive it's gay. Maybe not as positive as I want to be, but I'm positive-ish that it's sapphic, okay? And then, do you see a theme here? Hungerstone. This is a ravishing feminist reworking of Carmilla, the queer novella. I can read. Novella that inspired Dracula. I'm excited. I don't know. I've heard glorious things about this. Can we talk about that? That just fucking big word drop. You're welcome. I've heard incredible things about this, and I'm very, very excited for it. All I know is what it says at the top, but it says it's the height of the Industrial Revolution. Interesting, yes. And the other thing I know is that Taylor Jenkins Reid has a quote on the cover, and that's all I need to know. And the cover, obsessed with it. That's all you need to know. Because that's all I know. Okay, that's all I know. And then guess what? More fucking vampires by one of my favorite authors, Rachel Harrison. Now, have I read anything else by Rachel Harrison except shut up. Have I read anything else by Rachel Harrison except Such Sharp Teeth? No, I have not. But I'm going to. And this is So Thirsty. Sorry, did I say that? No, this is So Thirsty by Rachel Harrison. This is about vampires. That's all I know. I don't think this one's gay. Sadly, I know. What does it say? It's time she takes life by the throat. Done. So done, you know? What else do we need to know besides that? Yeah, I don't know. I also just know that it's by Rachel Harrison, and I'm going to love it because I love Rachel Harrison. And I have almost all of Rachel Harrison's books, and I have only read one of them. And I really need to read these because I really want to read Play Nice, her newest release. But that's beside the point. My camera's about to die, so we're going to try and get we're going to leave that one for last because she's the love of my life. An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson is on the list. I've had this one on my TBR for a hot motherfucking second. Have I read it? Obviously not. The back said, one of us was always going to bleed for the other. I know this is lesbians. I know damn well this is lesbianism in a book. And I'm very excited about it. I also know it's Dark Academia. I'm pretty sure it's like teacher-student type-esque thing. Maybe it's Academic Rivals. I don't really know. I could be pulling both of those tropes out of my asshole right now. I don't know how to say that word. Sumptuous. What does that fucking mean? is sumptuous. If I sound it out, that's what is coming out of my mouth, and I really hope that's correct. Sumptuous and mesmerizing, An Education in Malice is a delicious dark academia tale of blood secrets and insatiable hungers from S.T. Gibson, author of the cult hit A Dowry of Blood. If you heard my dogs, I'm sorry, they're going to be barking. I loved A Dowry of Blood, so I'm really hoping I'm going to love this. But yeah. And then last but not least, definitely not least, The Love of My Life. This is a reread. Bury Our Bones in Midnight Soil. I will be rereading this. It is on Kindle Unlimited. It is one of my favorite books ever. And it is sapphic, lesbian, vampires. But wait, I forgot one. Toxic, sapphic, vampires. Yeah, I'm fucking excited. I will be reading the shit out of this. Especially because I have yet to read the traditionally published version. Well, I have yet to read the published version. I read an arc, and this is the published version. I haven't read this one, and I've heard there's the ending changed, not like a crazy amount, but a little bit. So I'm very, very excited. This is definitely one. This one and all my rereads are I'm the most excited for. So Bury Our Bones and 9,000 Helmet, I am the most excited for. But yeah, this my fat stack. Thanks for watching. I don't even know if I'll go through with posting this because I don't know what it looks like or what it sounds like, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for sitting through that rapid fire thing with me, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.